weekly shorts. So first of all, I will check the world records on the old maps and then I start driving. And I'm especially interested in this map here. This is my map, map 89. This is my map. Alright, also that's not, I didn't build it, but map 89 is the map that I waited for to come. That I also want to play a bit longer. Alright, but now for the last maps, let's go into it. Also, first of all, we see my PB and I make a guess what the world record time could be. My PB was a 14.27 and I don't think that you can get a sub 14 here. I would say a 0.08. That is my guess. What is it? It is a 0.08. Yay! Haha! Okay, nice. Here we go. So lieber ganz. Yeah, actually I saw the I saw Granadi's Lion today. He uploaded his video when he hunted this, and I saw that he was going for the quantum slide. And like I had a completely different approach. Ne? If you see that, I went for the ramp cut. Soliver Gans is not doing that, but he goes into this quantum slide and that actually lets him overtake me. Let's see this once with the top 5. They are of course all doing the same strat. Alright, next one. Upsala, no, I clicked already on it. I didn't want to. Yeah, then let's just see. 0.17. Yeah, I would have guessed that as well, yeah. It makes actually sense. 2 times to my PB makes quite a lot of sense. Well, we just drove more inside. Beautiful drift. And here also as inside as possible. I was wondering what is the line in the start that you can do in the end, because the start was extremely annoying to hunt and was for me extremely difficult to get right. So he is also leading towards me because I jumped more straight, if you see that. I thought I cannot make the jump diagonal. He is slightly diagonal, which shortens the distance. I was jumping more straight to get it clean, which means that I'm now further outside. Yeah. So let's see the top 5, Shark, and then we have a tie between second and third, Techies in fourth, and Creepy in first. From the perspective of Shark. There we go. Nothing too special. That's the problem with these maps nowadays in the weekly shorts. There's not really something special to look out for. It's just the same line for everyone. Oh man, I clicked again. Sorry. Yeah, we just watched. The 16.86. I would not have thought that it would be that fast. Because where can you gain much on my PB? Oh, he does a different line. Nice. Oh. Okay, now we finally have something to watch. I never saw someone doing this. Aha. Okay, and the thing is that this only works because of this bump. Because this bump, he doesn't lose speed from this clip. Yeah, this is the RNG part. But the thing is that his card jumps over the penalty, so he doesn't get a slowdown. And that gives him enough speed to make this jump, because I think otherwise this jump wasn't possible. And then obviously, yeah, then it's of course great. Because the only way to get there... Also that I didn't see a way to get there without such a stupid thing. Or it was way too slow, it was the full left way, I think. So now we go one by one. What did Arthur... Okay. Arthur got that better? I tried that multiple times, it never worked. He got that faster. Look how much time he gains. Yeah, and he goes the old way. Also the way that I saw when streamers played it. Yeah, hello. Amazing. So I have the feeling that everyone is doing the Arthur way, and Arthur just is the only one. No, Ericel as well. No, Ericel did it as well. Ericel and Arthur went for that, and they both got it actually good enough to overtake. And yeah, it looks that Mark is the only player to take that other line. That is really nice. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Amazing. Someone found something out of the what was publicly known. The problem is, of course, that less people find things on their own because so many streamers are playing their best strats. Then people get blind for searching for other things because they just think, oh nice, this streamer is in the top 5. I see his strat, so I'm doing his strat. They don't think about something else themselves. So we see such stuff less and less, like Mark was the only one to get that. Alright, next map. So, 16.84. I guess that Neko probably kept the world record. What could Neko have done to the desert? As you see my run here, I was barely in the top 100. It is a super clean run. I have no idea desert. I know this car since 2004, but it's so stupid how the tapping can make you faster. It is so stupid. Also, if I have to guess what the record might be, then I'd say Neko somehow, and however that is possible, figured out 3/10 on me. But that is actually too crazy, but it's Neko. I say a 57. It is impossible for me to think how this would be doable, but it's Neko. And 47. Of course, Neko. Of course, 47. Yeah, why not? What is this? Man, my run is perfect. It is so stupid. Like, he's just gone. This is so stupid. As if he has more PS in his car. This makes no sense. He even gets a two-wheeler there. He even steers in the last straight. Like, for me, it was super important that I don't do any steering movements here, because that costs me speed and then I lose my PB, but he just goes slalom and it's faster still. It's crazy. Like, what the fuck? Rinte is also cooking lately a lot in United, in the Dio tracks. And especially Desert. Also, he's also extremely good in this. Yeah. Also you saw Neko lost a little bit in this last straight, but not really much. Wow. Yeah, it's interesting. Here to top 5. Next map. Yeah, exactly, horsepower. So what was my time here? I am actually 64th in the world, 14.92. I saw that line from Shield Bandit and stole it. Because this was a very easy way to get a top 100 result if you do this. But the techie run, the techie line I also saw is surely faster. I don't know what they got though. 0.5? Let's say 56, I don't know. Oh, 29 it is, wow. Okay. But Techie is also 1300 set. He played this map a lot though. So his strategy takes these... Oh, he found there something interesting. He takes these double boosters. Oh my god, yeah, he found something more than what I saw. Oh my god, this is sick. Yeah, also first of all, you just barely touch the CP gate. I saw an old replay. What he does extra is that he jumps onto this downhill here from the decoration block. And now, usually he was jumping directly into this reactor with a lot of airtime. Now he goes for low airtime, bounces like this, and then hits it perfect. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. But I know he played it a lot. So this guy is actually quite far in front of Techie. Probably Techie was the only one to make this weird bounce work. What is this? Like, this also doesn't look the same way as Techie made it. Like, he lands on this block there. Also interesting. It's also nice how everyone is copying the going to the left. Like, probably you could do that also to the right, but I'm not completely sure. But I would think. Ah, he goes for the bounce as well. And oh, he finishes up there. Nah, nice. Okay. Also, we see many different strats. Interesting. But everyone found this landing. Also bounce. Okay. Also up there. Ah! Oh! Is this the best one with my strat, or with Shield Bandit's strat? Oh no, he... Ah! Also nice. Yeah, this is of course very difficult to hit. Also you need to hit this jump absolutely perfect to make it there. But nicely done. Also all the top 5, we saw 4 different lines, kind of. Very nice. Alright, and that concludes the previous week. And we can say I was top 100 in this week, that's nice. And the first place goes to Techie, who had of course 1 world record, and otherwise he was 5th place on this track as well, and 4th place on this track. So he had some other good results. The typical thing is that Neko only played the desert map and nothing else, only desert. Creepy had his 1 world record and then only 1000 further points. Like 1000 is nothing, it's basically as if you didn't play. Sully Vagans a bit more. Mark actually did the most points apart from his world record. Alright, and now we go into week 18 and we start with map 86, but in 3 minutes is also track Mädel. So, throwback. Oh, throwback. I have an idea which track that is. Yeah, it is. This is... Yeah, how's it? That was from Trackmania United, the first track, no? Not from Trackmania Nations Forever, but from Trackmania United, and then in Stadium, the first track. So we do a bit of a flow track here. And then we try to counter steer and then as flat as possible, and that's it. Well, there's not really much to learn about this track. It's very, very basic. To get rid of that ghost name. PP, 80 seconds. Good. Let's check track Mädel. Ah wait, it's 58 still. Yeah, I looked at the wrong clock. So it's already opened at least. Then we can do still some runs. What is if I don't do flow track? How does it compare to my ghost? Yeah, nice. I lost time, guys. Ach. But shouldn't the flow trick be better? I mean, let's not do the flow trick for now then. Why is there a fucking gear change exactly, literally exactly when I jump off? Like this one drop, there is a gear change. I have the feeling that costs me time. Okay, I didn't get that landing clean again. So now we have to check. It is, oh, it is time, it's time. I have to type my name. So, Snow, Bob, Spam. So let's check what we got. It's, aha, okay. It is, yeah, okay, so nothing too special. Let's just find the country. Boss Bass. It cannot be Boss Bass, I just searched the country now. Mime, Danik B, Tween. 28 years, yeah. I knew it was in this direction. Royale. Let's see if we get teams if I do link. Ah, we get Exalty, okay. Can it be Yannick's? It can be Yannick's. Like I thought, so Exalty, yeah. Many French players, and maybe that could mean that there is a Swiss player that we search. A French-speaking Swiss player. So I went with Yannick's and I thought 28 could fit. Yeah. Alright. We got it in 7 seconds again. Alright. So, we move on. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to copy everyone with starting with Link. Like, the thing is, by starting with my own name, I'm easily winning. I'm easily winning multiple track medals then. Also, you see, this map is all about this one jump. This is also in the original track like that. It's all about that landing. In my Ghost I got an amazing landing. Sadly I did the flow trick and the flow trick made me slower. I would still think that there must be a flow trick that is better, but who knows. Also the landing was extremely clean. Like you want to land on all four wheels at the same time. And you don't want to angle your car too much. So you have to kind of stop the rotation that the car has because it just come out of a corner. But here you see that I was slightly tilted in the landing. But this is now a little bit luck, to be honest. So I don't know if I can fully control that, what my car is doing. This will also get overtaken, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's all about that landing. But no need to grind it. I have only time until 8:30. So this is a map I will quickly leave now. Let's do one more try. Yeah, this is my last attempt. It's gonna be a PB, but only slightly. Like I still lost a lot of time towards the finish. But yeah, there's nothing special, like there's nothing further to learn on this. We go next. Alright, so this is Cliffside. There are of course maps where I need more time to invest, and then there's also map 89. So nach RIP. Also one thing I was wondering is right side there. But I don't know if that would make any sense. Probably not. Yeah. I'm still a bit... Still this landing here is weird. Ah, okay, I have to jump off further down. Ah, it makes sense. I take more downhill speed before I jump off. No, I take more from the downhill. That makes actually sense, because the car is of course accelerating nicely on it. Lost a lot there in the ending. This map has a bit more to it because there might be still different ways how you can do the transition in the start. And this turn here is difficult to hit. I mean, it's not really a nice turn, I think. So far, I don't really have a feeling, because I believe there's also an annoying gear change at the landing. And if I try to stay in the upper gear, I don't get around, something like that. I'm not a super fan of this corner, also with the bumpiness here. $119th. Of course, this is a diagonal finish. So first of all, you can expect always... Oh no, actually I finished with a 9, and not with a 258. Interesting. I expected 258. But yeah, on such a diagonal finish, it is of course incredibly important that you are as inside as possible in the finish. Which I wasn't yet. So there's still a lot of time to gain. It would be cool to get this one improvement. Because I know that this ghost is far from optimized. So first of all, the start here is weird. I somehow always get very different outcomes in the downhill. Yeah, you see, I get the slowdown sometimes when I land there, and optimally I come from further outside. I want to land further here so that I have a nice line and can exit this with a lot of speed. But there is of course this edge. Here, this edge. I try to overjump it now, but you can also bump over the edge. Oh. Oh damn, I got an extra airtime. That I wasn't aware of. This is good. Ah, rip. I actually thought that I would overtake my ghost after that first drift. But that didn't happen. Okay, 1 more minute on this track maximum. We need more time on the other tracks, but I only have 20 more minutes overall. But yeah, you see, I can get a better landing here in the start. This is a part where I can gain time, and there's still more possible in this drift. The question is, how far to the right do you want to jump here? Because I have to steer quite a lot then, and I still have unsmooth jumps if I have that line. I mean, yeah, I go next. The last turn wasn't optimal still. The start was a bit better. Yeah, it's also a grinding map. I mean, there's not really much more to find. Now it gets more interesting because the third map usually is puzzle. So here maybe need more time to figure out the best way. Oh, yeah, I directly want to know what this is. Yeah, I got a checkpoint here. Okay, also we have this hidden way. But otherwise... Oh my god. Ugh. Ja. Also this was now a normal run, I would say. Ah, look at this. Yes, even more. But let's first of all take this line. This is still better. But yeah, now I need speed. And hit this. That I can jump up here. And bomb. So, is this everything that we can do on this track? The thing is, there are hidden checkpoints here. At least I get a checkpoint here that I don't really see. That's always a bit annoying. But yeah, obviously, this here is extremely slow if we compare it with just coming from here. And the only question is, can you get this here in a way that you keep much more speed through the freewheel, that it would be better than going outside around? But most likely not. I mean, this outside is a lot of speed, you even get extra boost. Also, I guess that this is already the map solved, to be honest. Let's see if I can get a good position if I hunt this line. Then it should be clear. If I get a good time with this, then yeah, it's obvious. It's really not that hidden. I mean, I'm going really quick through it. Maybe I'm also overlooking something, but the thing is, it was the first thing that I did, that I saw this booster, so I went for the booster, because at the start I didn't see that there is this chicane here. Then it basically just pushed me to this tunnel here. This is a bit annoyingly tight. Very tight. Mann. $215th. Okay, small trick in my run, how I improved, and that is I released in the jump up to the upper platform. I actually released to land earlier and more straight. So this is my small trick here. What I didn't get clean yet is the jump to the boosters. Like, what exactly are we doing there? Yeah, just not smooth. Because I don't overjump this block here completely. That's my issue. Yeah, this is Start Simulator. We take this. 25th. Nice. I saved myself with an air brake in the part where I jumped not far enough. So now we come to the map. The map 89. What is it? Is it a map that I like? I hope so. Let's go. Should be a speed map. Oh, this is Magnet. I was not aware. Actually, for a speed map, it is very surprising that we have drifts. Like, it's not that speedy. It's not what I expected to see. Because already this is not full speed, no? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a drift or NASCAR. And here you probably want to overjump the platform there to land directly in this platform. Yeah, it could be a map that I could cook on, to be honest. Obviously I have to find the best strats on it. Oh my god, that was weird. Also there is one checkpoint, ne? There are not more checkpoints, I guess. But I don't think that you can cut. Ah, Upsala, there's the finish. $224th. I mean, this part here is difficult, but you can train it from the respawn. I'm sure you want to overjump this, but how? Because this is a very, very unsmooth landing there. Ah, now I think I had a line. Yeah. Not gonna lie, this is a little bit ugly. But I'm sure it's possible. The thing is, the more speed I take through this corner here, the further left I'm jumping. The further left I'm jumping, the higher this block is though that I want to overjump. So I want to get tight around the corner, but still with enough speed to get this jump done. This is... I mean, surely this is possible. This is indeed, yeah. So I don't know. mean, it would be difficult, however, now to get a run through with such an ending. You can of course also just land on the block before, you know, shortly, and then do this. This is at least easier for now. I would think that it is better if you overjump it though. No Aeron, thanks for the raid, but I'm also ending in 8 minutes. As I have only 8 minutes, I really have to go to the last map soon. I mean, LOL is LOL. LOL I play 3 minutes and it's fine. Also to explain again for the new viewers, the Formula 1 race will be shown again at 8:30. And in the repeat, and there I want to watch it, so in 8 minutes I have to be on the TV. So this is a rather quick discovery. '60th. I mean, at least. Do you think that the world record on this map could be a .89? A 16.89? Or will it be faster? Might be faster, you know. I also thought still about the NASCAR now. But nah, if you look at this, then I think the drift is better. Yeah, also this is poor. I don't know, this is annoyingly built, really. The thing is, you see, when I get a slight bounce, then I'm also losing a lot of speed. I mean, this wasn't even much better, even though it looked good, but I lost a lot of speed. So probably at the moment you can take a very safe approach, where you actually release here a lot to land this clean. Look how much I gain on my ghost. So if I do one more start, a good start, then I can easily improve by that. Didn't get around. It's weird, like, as long as I'm on that magnet on the bridge here, the car steers a bit stronger, and then I leave it and it steers less. Is it actually a bit of wood physics as well? Wood with magnet? I don't know. Oh my god, this was basically what I wanted, but the sudden oversteer, that surprised me massively. Yay. Equal. And there, you see how it's looking like. But I have to give the LOL map a few more minutes at least. What is this block? Oh. Oh my god. Let me finish. Two checkpoints, guys. And there are several different ways on how you can drive this, and I have no idea how the heck shall I do this in 5 minutes. Also, I flew out of this. How was this supposed to end? There. Yeah, all these lines end here on this platform. But I also saw this whole section here where I would just go to the right, you know? I guess. Or no? No. Also, I thought if I could just leave that start area. Yeah. Like there. Ah, rally car. You know, this here is again more of a puzzle than the puzzle map. Also, ne? To be honest. This is more of a puzzle than the puzzle map, because how shall I figure out now in 3 minutes what the best line could be? The thing is, I have here forced acceleration, you know? Ah, wait. Ah, I'm losing the forced acceleration when I go through the checkpoints, of course. Yeah. Okay, so I'm losing that again. So I will have some control. Ah, amazing. I mean, what is PF? PF just working? Maybe. This here needs to be, of course, perfected. I will take quickly my iPad. I will open the TV app on my iPad. Then I can see when exactly it starts. And until then I can drive here. Because now it's 20:30. Sometimes they have a bit of a delay. It's anyway advertisement first in my iPad app. I will go for this. This line here seems controllable, you know, just release enough. But it's a slow line. It's a slow line, we can be sure about that. Like, these parts are full luck, to be honest. I mean, there are so many options what you could try here. Surely one of these really awful to drive rails is the fastest. Yeah, the thing is, it's also a bit luck-based that you stay in those rails. Especially here, only if you go super slow, but obviously you could risk this and just land in it. Oh my god, I was on the limit. Oh, this was mega slow. This was mega slow. Also, seems to not start yet with Formula 1, I think. Yeah, what is this? How shall I survive this? Ah, a bit of a left steer. This. I would have improved slightly. I would have slightly improved. Oh, this is also such an annoying entry, you know. Also we can say the right side seems to be not the fastest. And I think we also said Queen is not the fastest. There might be also a huge cut, really, because we have, you know, we have the checkpoints here for like always 2 checkpoints. Here the second checkpoint is very late though for this one that I checked. If you take this one, you get a checkpoint here and a second checkpoint back there. This is however far away from the finishes. The question is, could you take 2 checkpoints with a rail and then you go into the finish quickly? However, I see that this oh god, you can get these checkpoints from the ground as well. What is this? Well, if that works... Also, one thing that I want to see is what happens if I do press backwards. Okay, it could have been a hidden thing, you know. Yeah, so you can of course get some of these checkpoints. But you need... Wait. Ah, here, look at this. This is an example of what... Ah no, wait. Yeah, you can easily go into this checkpoint, but you don't really get easily out. Naja, it can work. Also, the idea. Yeah, the idea. imagine you take this checkpoint here. Oh, rip. Yeah, the reactor's gone. Scheiße. Yeah, this is not nice. I mean, maybe you can actually luck yourself over it, but of course don't want to go for luck things now. One try, we do it. Oh, okay, we can just climb up here. Naja, then we can easily get this checkpoint. And now I could go into the finish, you know? Just an idea, the thing is, also here's another reactor boost. Can we do something with those? Also, this line, the first checkpoint is high up. The second checkpoint is high up there. Then the second line, this checkpoint is, you get it really early, which is good. And maybe you can manage to flip out here. And then there would be a chance to take this reactor, take this, and then go to the finishes. Like, this would be one of my ideas. Yeah, if I manage to do that. I would need to somehow get out there already. But somehow I'm only getting out here. I want to get out earlier. That would be the idea. Yeah, there is of course also the chance to take this checkpoint first. Where's the second checkpoint for this? Oh, look at that. Second checkpoint is back there. I mean, okay, then the simplest strat is I take this one. Now, I would have gone to the finish, but the rally car likes to get stuck in there. You can of course also have a different car. I mean, I improved. There's more possible. I mean, I got stuck quite a lot. Yeah, I didn't check the other lines now. Also, Queen gets the first checkpoint also rather early. And I know that I can jump out there already. But would it ever be faster than the other way? And where's the second checkpoint for Queen? High up. It's not a really good line. And then we have the red line. Red line isn't really great. First checkpoint is here. Second checkpoint is there. I think this has opportunities. By the way, I can tell you that I just got spoiled for Formula 1. For the top 2 places. The annoying thing is, when I want to watch the repeat of this in Sky Germany, there is of course something that comes before the Formula 1 race. Also before the repeat starts, they have of course another program. And in this case, the program is Ted's Notebook over the Bahrain GP, which is, I don't know, some British guy talking about the race, I don't know. The thing is, it comes literally right before, and apparently they delayed the whole thing by 15 minutes. So I still have a bit of time, probably. Yeah, I still have a bit of time, but I don't know that. Yeah, I have to, of course, open the TV at 21:30. I have to open it at that point of time. Yeah, and that of course completely sucks when I have to see then that there is something else still running which spoils the result because it's a talking show about the result. Of course I have sound off, but there was now the race result in the bottom shown. So basically, I checked it today in the afternoon where it said 8:30 starts the F1 race repeat. So I open this 8:30, but there comes still an after GP show, which at the time where it should have started, the repeat, which bigly shows the result of the race. No? This is completely garbage. I always have to massively look out for that, but sometimes it just happens. No? I saw that this is running, so I didn't really look at it, but there was one moment where I wanted to see, is it starting now? Is it starting now? No. And then instead I see this race result. It's completely garbage. But yeah, also Queen does not really look great. Not Sky, yeah, thanks for betting Sky. This is red, and then we have this black line. Black is interesting because we have the reactor boost. But oof. Yeah, I don't know. Also the easiest way, guys. I saw there's another second checkpoint we can take. The easiest way is, also here I need to find a way through this. Don't know what the best way is. But then here I saw that, I went wrong. There's another checkpoint that we can take. Also, this is a lot faster. But apparently I haven't found it yet. Because my position is garbage. I improved by 3 seconds, but only by 1000 positions. So I haven't found it yet. Ah, yeah, okay. But also only 1000 positions. I mean, this is definitely an easy way to do it. I mean, this has high potential, really. Oh. I improved with it. Also the idea here would be, of course, also leaving this road at the right time. Can be good. Could be good. Ah, okay. I mean, from all the rails, this seems to be the fastest one. Is it maybe also generally the best strat? Drive the whole thing? I mean, I want to be a bit cheeky with leaving the rail. No, also look, I have still reactor boost. I can just grab this checkpoint, because now I lost the reactor boost. was another idea. If I go for reactor boost up. Rip. How do I do this the best? Thing is, I need another reactor boost then. You can definitely do some wild reactor flights. And then it becomes very lol again. Look at what kind of line I just did. It's only a second behind. Yeah, some weird reactor fly through this checkpoint and then another checkpoint. That would be sick. Almost finished. I think here I will let me surprise what others did. I think that Formula 1 now actually starts very soon. You got another improvement. It could be just the black line, to be honest, and you have to get it clean without getting stuck. I mean, obviously this is very easy to drive for anyone. You just have to pray that you survive it once. Shit. I mean, this was interesting because I was right next to that checkpoint. Yeah, I got full stuck and I'm still ahead. This here is the main section that you have to survive. This. Oh. Wait. And what is Sky doing? You guys have to stop. They are already in lap 2. They just started that. Now they are in lap 2. Naja, also I think that here's a lot possible with this wave. Much more than what I have. But now I have to leave. Now this is it.